Hello everyone, this is Molly again, and we've just now listened to the Jessica's Changes, the article, and I asked you to work in past to find out 3 mistakes about those 5 statements. There are only 2 statements that are true, and another 3 have either some mistakes in terms of the facts or in terms of grammar. So I will ask some of you to give me the answer. Okay. So Tom, have you identified the mistakes happening in these 5 sentences? Yes. Good. So can you write your correct version on the blackboard for us to understand? Okay. Thank you. And let's see, in Tom's correct version, we can see that there are 3 main grammatical mistakes, okay? And as we can see on your next page of the handout, I've actually listed all the correct versions here. Okay, so these 5 sentences have been corrected exactly as what Tom has done on the blackboard. So first, thanks your efforts. Okay, so how many other students have also identified all 3 mistakes? Please raise up your hands. Okay, very good. So this part, I'm going to ask you to first close your eyes and listen. Okay, I will read the first sentence. And pay attention to the linking. Okay, so the connected speech. So which 2 words have I connected? And another is a sentence stress. Okay, I will read these sentences twice before you open your eyes and try to underline. Okay, so the first sentence, listen. When I was a child, I used to cycle to school. When I was a child, I used to cycle to school. Okay, now you have half a minute to mark both the linking and the sentence stress. Okay, now walk in past and read your sentence to each other to see if you have got the same sentence stress and a word connection. So, Carol, could you read yours? Very good. So, let's see the sample, okay? When I was a child, so as you can see, I saw a child eye, we can also connect here. And for the sentence stress, we have child, psycho, school. Okay, child, psycho, school. Now, after you have marked this, repeat after me for about this sentence twice. Okay, when I was a child, I used to cycle to school. Yeah, Tom, you made it so great. So could you stand up and give us a demo? Okay, so let's do the slow version once again. When I was a child, I used to cycle to school. When I was a child, I used to cycle to school. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. When I was a child, I used to cycle to school. When I was a child, I used to cycle to school. Very good. And another thing I want to stress to you is the pronunciation of used to. We usually don't pronounce them as used to in this context. We use used to. Okay, very good. So let's practice this sentence once again. When I was a child, I used to cycle to school. When I was a child, I used to cycle to school. Very good. So now I'll give you 1 more minute to repeat this sentence in past once again. Okay. Very good. Now let's move on to the other 4 sentences Again, this time I want you to listen to me reading these sentences once and then mark your word stress and some linking of sounds. Okay, so sentence number 2. My brother always used to listen to heavy metal music. My brother always used to listen to heavy metal music. Okay, now it's your turn to compare. So that's the demo of this part. So in this pronunciation, my focus is first on the pronunciation of used to. Oh, it's not used to, as most of my Chinese students usually pronounce used to. And another thing I selected 5 specific sentences for them to also practice the word stress. Yeah, the word stress. And the thing is, I want them to listen first before they actually pronounce by themselves. So I hope that they can have an input first before they output. So that's the basic idea of my demo, and I hope you have enjoyed it. And thank you for watching. See you next time.